The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from WildCrd weekend. His return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. His first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Second and 10, still at the 28. They've got a man in motion. Pierce coming in motion left here.
18,
Here's a design run. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense to the line fast. Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Jackson, quick pass wide. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Hey, Alpha, sit high! Sit high! Not hurting! Not hurting! Nice one!
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're throwing it. That's another quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd down run by Gibbs. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll throw for it. Finds him over the middle. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey. Ready, top.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive.
He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, too, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Back now, pressure coming. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his back complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Designed run, Jackson keeping it. Gets some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 36-yard line.
That's completed onto the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
4 yards on the pickup.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dime. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Lamar. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. ETN. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Go.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Already.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, middle.
Here we go, right up the gut. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. First play is a design run. Cuts it to the right sideline. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Deep to the left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got it. Ready?
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 18. 5 in. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Still at the 40 here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Abrams. Drop 60. Drop 60. Bronco 80.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Cuts right. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's Robinson with the return. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. One drawn up here for Lamar. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. Jackson now on 3rd.
complete left side to Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now he starts from the 6. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Go.
First down. Play action. Has him running the comeback. And he gets a small shot there before he's touched down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They send a man in motion. This is Gibbs on second down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Panthers. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 34-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Throwing at the depth where linebackers come to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You can do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Jukes away from one. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Warriors, 17. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 46.
Line up the design keeper. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 41.
65.
Second and 5.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Trap 50. Trap 50. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one to Williams out left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Just on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to throw now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. This one up to about the 27-yard line. They brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it back at the 42.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. This one's sent up for Lamar. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Let's go.
Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first. We've set it downs from 37.
And the Panther first down.
Come on. Hey.
Working on 1st down. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. It's going well so far. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
First down, here's Lamar. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
35 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Jackson, quick pass wide. Across the 20, continuing to work. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down now, ball at the 33.
70 Timberwolves.
Gibbs now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers losing by 7. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Warriors, 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Left thing, 19. Ready, right?
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Ready? Panthers 60, 19 Lions.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And that one doesn't give him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Just 1 left for Lamar. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Again, he's got room. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
ETN, and he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gano ends the point after. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 35, Panthers 21.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Design quarterback run here. And with a shot, this game is over. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they were the top-ranked team in action in